Again, it was kids really fought hard. That was a really good team we played. They came in playing well. They played well. They had over 500 yards. We executed a lot better on offense, which was critical, and we got some run game going. Took a lot of pressure off the quarterback with that. Didn't finish some couple drives early. We can always call and execute better, but it was a good win. It was a tough win. It's a great group of guys in there. They keep giving us a great going practice. I think the way they've battled the last couple games down the stretch, there's some talent, and the way they prepare good, and there's a lot of fight in those guys. But it's just nice to come out and get a good start, not play perfect, but play a little bit better 4 quarters against what I think is a real good team. And that was a good W. Our guys needed it. It was fun. And we'll enjoy, but we come back tomorrow with going to Rutgers on the road will be tough. They're had an open date themselves, so that's going to be a tough challenge. So it was good to get a win, and that's all it was. It was just one win, and we need to get many more.
How did you guys kind of come up with the Tyler Nate, quarterback, Xander, running back package?
It was just the thoughts of Tyler played quarterback, so it was just trying to get some running game with some misdirection, and again, Xander's been really good. There's some limitations he has with some of the passing. There's some limitations Richard has with running. In the ideal world, you got to, because of Sam Bradford, because of stuff, everybody thinks we want a tall guy. I mean, I'd love to have a dude that could run for 150 a game and throw for 300. And, that's what because it's just so hard to defend the run and the pass, especially the quarterback guys. So, it's kind of like, but again, Xander made a great throw to Ricky. One of the deals, Tyler was on a bootleg pass that he didn't throw. We'll keep working on that. That's not the answer, though, because that can get schemed up. That can get defended. We'll have to stay ahead of it. We're just trying to find some running game. And we went from no running game to a really good one tonight. So it's the same guys that couldn't block. We just gave them a little bit better chance. And again, credit to the kids. We put some stuff in, but they had to execute it, and they did. That's credit to those guys. And then we didn't add anything. We just kind of wrinkled up stuff we do. And they executed it pretty good.
Can we talk about it can get schemed up, but you guys went against tendencies pretty well, I thought. You mentioned Xander throwing the ball, and then Lego runs it in for a 5-yard score, so, you kept them guessing a little bit, I thought that way.
Well, you got to, or you need to. But again, when you got some running game going, all that stuff's easy. And when you got several weeks where you're playing good defenses and you can't find the running game, or you don't create it, or you're not blocking, or you just don't scheme it up and get it right, and you're playing one-dimensional, it's a lot easier to be defended. And so the key of a lot of our good games over time has been finding a run game. And fortunately, we did today, and that was huge.
It wasn't one of your better defensive efforts overall in terms of how many yards you gave up, but Marcus Oliver has those 2 big plays, and Marcelino Ball has a pick and the fumble recovery. Just talk about those guys.
Yeah, they, we had the one interception. We had the one, did we get a fumble recovery? Mm-hmm. So we won so they created a couple turnovers for us. They were good in 3rd down conversions, less than 50. I'd like to be a little bit better. They were pretty dynamic coming on offense with their run game, and they worked us pretty good. I think, again, our offense, we had 83 plays at 84. Our offense having some run game, helping us a little bit. We could have kept them off the field. What they had 4.5 more minutes of time of possession on one play. So, it'd been nice to have had a few more plays on offense. We had 34 first downs. So I think the offense played well, helping the D. The D had a good challenge tonight. Those guys, the couple of receivers are fast in space. They had some foul balls we got away with because they missed a couple guys. But those running backs are really dynamic, and you got to give those guys some credit. The one kid had a 66-yard run. Our defense had their hands full. But in college football, you can play really good defense and give up 30, 35 points if you're not careful. I thought we can play better, but we played good D tonight. We had some foolish penalties, negative things that we got to take away. I think
about, the importance
part
of
of it.
Dan back, not as much even on game days, but in practice, meeting rooms. That offensive line as a unit seemed, even when Brandon got hurt, to just gel differently and play together as a unit.
Yeah, we had a lot better week in practice. And I think, after playing last week, Dan was a lot more assertive, just practicing like he used to. He's running. I know the other day we did one of those plays where he pulls and he's like 40, 55, 50 yards downfield, just running downfield. And like his comment was to our team Thursday night, we had our captain's meeting. He said, Wednesday's the most fun I've had in a long time. And so I just think, having some fun, having the energy. In general, they practice that way. Everybody practices hard. But like we said a long time ago when we started here, we wanted to learn to have fun working hard. I think at a radio show one day, Marcus Oliver said practices are fun. I thought Dan had a lot of fun this week in practice. I think that put a lot of spark in the guys. It wasn't a lot of big pep talks, but I think Dan flying around like he used to was worth a lot of words and a lot of motivation for our football team.
Was part of getting the offense going today
Again, each week's different with schemes. Like a lot of things we did today, we wouldn't have done last week because of the structure of the defense. So each week, it's a little bit different. And I know our kids came in the other day and said, hey, we're going to play hard on Sunday. Our offensive senior said, we're going to play hard, but don't scheme so much. Do what we do. And I said, well, now, wait a minute. It's a different defense this week. And there's different things we got to do. And so some of the things we did was just kind of the nature of what we do versus their structure. But again, you got to execute it. There's a lot of nice plays on the passing game that helped us one-on-one, and running game's good. What else?
How good a passer is Tyler?
He's all right. I mean, throws with the wrong hand.
Throws with the wrong hand?
He's a lefty. So, but, you know, he's okay. I mean, he throws it well. He's got great hands. He actually has big hands. And again, he played one game with 100 yards. That's not a novelty. You guys going to get in all the nicknames. That's a freshman kid. They got injured in preseason. And with that, we tried to find our niche of are we a two-back team or not, and how to get him on the field and use him. And we're working through that. And like I say, he's a young guy that played one good game. He's got a chance to be a good player moving forward, but he's got a long way to go. And I think sometimes the uniqueness of what he does makes it cooler than it really is. What he really is, he's a freshman, he's a young kid, he's got a chance to be a good player if he keeps working hard.
Xander has the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, but you didn't hesitate to come back to him on the next drive?
Yeah, we talked about it after the game. I mean, there's a point of even on the last touchdown run, there's a point of it's not, you got to just, his energy and emotion is what makes him good. Don't cross the line. And you got to push up to it, and every once in a while he tips over it. And without being negative on him, he's now old enough. He needs to learn from that and needs to stop because he knows how to bring his energy and he knows how to respect the game and respect players. And he'll do better. He better, and he knows that. And we just politely talk about not crossing the line. And but I'm very proud of a guy that's competing hard to be the quarterback that can't be, that comes in and plays that way and accepts roles. And has been a great practice player, and that's unusual because you're in a day and age where every quarterback wants to tap out and transfer versus why don't you just come to practice and work hard and get better. Quit worrying about depth chart and who you're recruiting and the offense. Why don't you just work on your craft every day? And that's a credit to him because quite honestly, Richard Lagos is more skilled and makes more plays as a quarterback and makes many, many more throws. And it's going to be the guy that leads our team. But Xander has a unique specialness that can make us different. And I'm proud of the way he's handling that because that doesn't happen in college football a lot.
And I guess you talk about Lego as well. I think he was 16 to 25. I know he had one throw that kind of almost got picked off, but he also made some big ones, some third down throws. Did you feel like he was better today, I guess?
Yeah, I think so. And again, I don't know if he's been that far off. I mean, last week, only thing, you throw it 59 times, it's just. Some things are going to happen. So again, getting some run game and playing in rhythm as an offense helped him play in rhythm. And the quarterback always looks good when the surrounding parts are good. And today the surrounding parts are good. We blocked it better. We had run pass mix. We had run game. We moved change. We were on schedule. We weren't playing uphill. And I think it allowed him to be collective and make plays. He had help.
What was the thought process by going for 2-point conversions there 3 times?
The first one was trying to get it, when we went up by 1, we didn't go for 2 to make it a 2-point game. The next thought was, it was at 5, we needed to get to 7, and we didn't. And it's kind of 50-50 when we made it 11. Do you make it 12, which means you have to score 2 touchdowns, or do you try to go to 13? Afterwards, I told the guys, because the one guy says, hey, the chart says at 11, you should, right in this time of the game, because we got all these things up there, all this analytical junk. Some of you guys do with your, I actually read y'all stuff. You do your work for us after I got to fire the GAs because you guys do all that analytical study and save us money. Don't tell Mr. Glass that. But based on fourth quarter, whatever, it's like, hey, go for it. And afterwards, I go, but 12 means they had to go for 2. I gave them a chance if they make 2 to kick field goal. And after we did that, so whatever. The one was going to work pretty good if we wouldn't have, if we'd had the exchange. But anyway, my issue was in the first half, I didn't get a timeout called, and we didn't get a 4th down. That was more critical to me than 2-point plays. They came out in a defense I didn't expect on 3rd down, and I tried to get a timeout, and I was calling it. I need to be more demonstrative and get on the field. But in fact, Devine was looking at me when the ball was snapped, and we had a wasted play. on third down that got us a field goal. And then the other situation, we got it third and inches, and we run Q sneak and really maybe not the best formation, and then went for it on fourth down, and we got to execute better. I put that on me.
Time for one more.
Thanks for being here, guys. Good?